up there as Sasser knocks down the triple.
This is a high-scoring bench. 7th in the league, 40.5 points a game. And Marcus Sasser had a couple really nice games before this last Cleveland Cavalier game.
Nice pass, Alexander Walker to Gobert. Trying to keep the pivot, put it up and off, tapped out of there by Stewart. It's not strong enough on the interior. Holland the other way, blocked by DiVincenzo. He's a rim protector. No. Yes!
Minnesota getting some energy here. Dante loves all the smoke, and he is ready to bring it. That block was tremendous.
Stewart, push shot, no. Tipped up and secured by Gobert. DiVincenzo disrespected Fontecchio, picks up the offensive foul. And now, again, a shoving match once again. Stewart, it's too bad because he does so many positive things out there for the Pistons, offensively and defensively. But if you ask your casual NBA fan, they know Isaiah Stewart more for stuff like this than his actual contributions on the basketball court.
And so, I mean, Isaiah Stewart was just trailing the play that time when Dante runs over Fontecchio and then kind of stands over and tries to snatch the ball away from him. And all of that, they should call Isaiah Stewart for a technical foul.
They did.
Got one. So he's the one that tried to snatch it away from Dante, and then he's standing over him, and then he pushes Rudy and then points at Rudy. So I think that Murat Kovic did a great job there. Jason Goldenberg, same thing. They got the right culprit. And they were aware of what happened at the timeout. You were the one that kind of pointed that out to our producer to get that video of Isaiah Stewart having the exchange with Dante. And the referees knew too, because they came back on the court talking about it. So they were ready for something to happen. That's good refereeing right there.
Trying to diffuse the situation. I love the physicality and the intensity in this ballgame.
For sure.
But got to keep it under control. Holland on the drive. Man, got away with an extra step. Put it in. 10-point advantage for Detroit.
Ron Holland was a really good high school player. Good fake.
Reed turned the corner and is fouled by Holland.
Man, oh, come on now.
Stevens. Big time brawl now in the front row.
Gotta stay.
It's going to take a lot to break this up.
You got to stay out of the crowd. This is not good.
This has been building on the last handful of possessions. Naz Reid had taken exception to Holland and was wagging a finger in his face. This crowd who braved the cold and the snow on its feet applauding the intensity. The Timberwolves finally showing some fight in this ball game. And the officials are going to have a lot to look at as you look at DiVincenzo's neck.
The coaches are getting into it. The coaches are literally fighting with each other now too. J.B. Bickerstaff getting into it with Pablo Prigioni. I mean, this is ridiculous. And they're both wearing black, so you can't tell who is who.
Who's right?
Hey, you good? Hey, you good?
I don't think I've ever seen that before, Michael. I don't think I've ever seen a big melee like this and then have the coaches both getting into fights as well. This is crazy. Ron Holland was an instigator too. Like, he was really hot. You're right. These referees are going to have a lot to sort out. This is going to take a while. Look at,
Can you see the scratch on the neck?
The Piston coaches didn't help the situation at all, in my estimation. They all came running over there.
So Again, just looks like a regular foul by Holland, but Naz Reid.
Play is under review for an altercation.
Wagging his finger. Holland pushing DiVincenzo. And so they get tied up. Oh, look out, cameraman.
I hope our guy Buddha.
That was our guy Buddha.
Buddha was in the middle of it. I hope the fans are okay down on that end. There's two on the baseline. I always say that's where I want to be, on the baseline. But I don't know if I want to be on the baseline with all that spilled into me. That guy still has his beard. That's impressive. Man, this is...
This is what the officials are looking at right now. This is the angle. And again, Holland trying to discard DiVincenzo. Again, DiVincenzo has been pushed one too many times. So a lot of pushing and shoving there. You see Stewart in the center of it.
Sasser's
now in it. Gobert's trying to pull Sasser.
There's way too many coaches, Piston coaches in there. There's too many people in here. JV Bickerstaff is in there. Vitaly Potapico, who's a big guy. This is just unreal.
And a lot going on here. And this continued well after this. You see Reed there held back by Prigioni. And our guy Pierre and Tony Adams. And it's still not done yet as they continue, Jim Pete, as you pointed out. You see all the black shirts? Like some of these are Wolves assistants, some of these are Pistons assistants.
And they're trying to, Pablo is trying to get Isaiah Stewart calmed down, and then coaches started pushing each other too. Not going to punt Dante, that's for sure. He is a tough guy. He's already proved it already. He's changed this game. He's the one that got Minnesota some backbone in this game with the play that he's had out here. He's too important for... Oh, man. They're going to probably give Dante the premier in this game. He can't be the only one, though. He's protecting Naz Reid.
Wow. This crowd reacting to seeing the replay on the Jumbotron. Is this an NBA game or a UFC event? Again, the melee is one thing, but after they broke it up,
the coaches.
The intense conversations continued. Pablo Prigioni getting into it with JB. We'll never see Pablo fired up.
Pablo is like so low key. Luke Walton is on the bench, as is Sidney Lowe for the Detroit Pistons. The left side, so
left side of your screen
with Isaiah Stewart. He's got the basketball in his hands right there.
Now on the center of your screen, JB's pointing at Pablo Prigioni again. I don't know what he was taking exception to. Our officials, as David Guthrie, our crew chief. And this kid was right there in the thick of it all. Had the best seat in the house. He's going to be the coolest kid at school tomorrow, as he got a Naz Reid jersey handed to him by Alex Rodriguez.
There's going to be a bunch of people tossed in this game. It's going to be unbelievable. And this is going to take a long time, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens post-fight, post-melee. Naz is probably gone, and Dante's probably gone.
And that was the worst possible spot to have an altercation.
Yeah.
It was hard to break that up. And the issues, you see blood on the jersey there of Dante DiVincenzo. The issue is not just the initial melee, but the fact that they couldn't defuse the situation. And there were so many people that were continuing to escalate what was happening.
After replay review, the following players will be issued technical fouls and ejected from the game: Reed, DiVincenzo, Ron Holland, Isaiah Stewart, Sasser. Also, coaches Pablo Prigioni and JB Bickerstaff will be ejected from the game as well. The play will resume. Play will resume with the Detroit coaching staff choosing the shooter for the free throws from the Minnesota bench, and there will be one technical foul shot.
Well, this almost feels advantage Detroit, as the Wolves are going to lose almost 26 points per game from their bench, with Naz Reid and DiVincenzo being ejected from the game.
Yeah. Luke Walton's going to take over, I assume, for JB Bickerstaff, and he's going to rally the troops. But I agree with you. I mean, to lose Dante DiVincenzo and Naz Reid that's huge, because Wolves don't have a ton of post depth on their roster. In a game where you don't have Cade Cunningham or Tobias Harris, I mean, this Pistons team has won all these games recently here that they lost Cade Cunningham, and they played just fine. So this is coming out of the other timeout that we talked about. This one, this little dust up between Dante and Isaiah Stewart, and then again runs him over Fontecchio, and then Isaiah Stewart stands over him right here, tries to snatch the basketball away, and is right over the top of him. So now there's another run in right there. Rudy Gobert tries to step in, and David Guthrie gets him away, and it didn't even start there.